Greetings everyone, this is Danny from HarrTravel.com, your Royal Caribbean cruise experts, and today is a day I always look forward to. It's deployment day. This is when Royal Caribbean puts out brand new space. It's that perfect time for you to get the exact room or suite that you're looking for, generally at the lowest cost. Now I'm gonna dig into it a little more here in just a moment, but keep in mind when you're ready to book your next room or suite with Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, or Silversea, make sure you reach out to the experts at Harr Travel. You can click on the link down below and we'll help you pick the perfect room or suite for you, your friends, family, or group at an incredible value. And of course, you're gonna get the Harr Travel signature service every step of the way. Now, deployment day, as I mentioned, is that time when all space is available. If you're looking for the unicorns, the Royal Loft Suite, where there's only one per ship and not even on every ship, you're looking for that perfect star class option, that 4-bedroom villa, whatever it is that you're looking for, we can hold that space the moment that it comes out and help you lock in your perfect family vacation at generally the lowest price that you'll ever see it. Now let's dig further in. Now keep in mind that quite a bit of space has already been released for this time frame. This is essentially completing the puzzle. On this particular deployment, we're seeing 10 ships being deployed, including 3 with Royal Suite class, which of course you know means they have Star class on there. I'm gonna kick it off there because it's the most popular option that we sell, and we're gonna start off in the Northeast with a brand new ship. Our guests have had the Anthem for quite some time. They've loved the ship, but they've been asking for a brand new ship, and there you go. Royal Caribbean has granted that wish, which is great because you're gonna have genies on board, and now the Odyssey of the Seas will be sailing out of New York. It's gonna be doing that classic 7-day itinerary that goes down to the Bahamas and perfect day at Coco Cay. In addition to that, they're also gonna have some special edition longer cruises. Our guests really love that, 10, 11, 12 days, so they'll mix that in as they go. Now keep in mind the Odyssey is a new ship to the Royal Caribbean fleet. They have some incredible entertainment options on there. You've got 270 in the back. You're also gonna have the brand new effectors show in addition. So you're gonna have some incredible options sailing out of the Big Apple. Now I said New York, keep in mind it does sail from Cape Liberty, which is Bayonne, New Jersey, but it's perfectly accessible from the tri-state area. So if you were looking for a brand new ship sailing out of New York in the winter, you've got it with the Odyssey of the Seas. Next up is the beautifully amplified Oasis of the Seas. Now to me, I've always had a soft spot for the Oasis. I love the renovation that they did. And of course you can see that on our channel with the full ship tour and a tour of every room and suite category. She's gonna be sailing out of Fort Lauderdale. In fact, the terminal there was built just for her several years back when she was launched. Now they're gonna be doing alternating cruises with 6 and 8 night Eastern, Western, and Southern Caribbean itineraries, with every single one stopping at perfect day at Coco Cay. So this gives you an option to do some great back-to-back itineraries where every stop is going to be different, with the exception of perfect day, and why not have 2 stops in 2 weeks. Once again, Oasis of the Seas will be sailing out of Fort Lauderdale when she finishes in Europe. She'll be heading out for 6 and 8 night cruises. Now the third Oasis class ship that they're launching this particular deployment with is the Symphony of the Seas. Now the Symphony is going to be heading up to New York for the very first time, sailing out of Cape Liberty in New Jersey. She'll be doing that over the summer. Once she wraps up her summer season in 2024, she's going to head south to Miami. Now from Miami, she's going to be doing those classic 7-night Eastern and Western itineraries. Every single one is going to stop at perfect day at Coco Cay. And what I love about this is she's going to be there with her sister ship, the Icon. Well, she's not really a sister ship. Keep in mind, the Icon is completely different, but it's going to be Saturday and Sunday options, both sailing from the beautiful brand new terminal in Miami. Once again, Symphony of the Seas doing 7-night Eastern and Western Caribbean. Now these 3 ships together, the Symphony, the Oasis of the Seas, and the Odyssey, they're the 3 ships in this deployment that have the Royal Suite class. That means that they're gonna have Star class, Sky class, and Sea class, in addition to having Coastal Kitchen Restaurant and all of those additional suite level amenities. Now the rest of the ships we're gonna be talking about have some amazing suite products as well, but keep in mind those 4-bedroom villas on the Symphony will probably be gone in a matter of minutes. Those top suites on the Odyssey and also the Oasis, they'll disappear before your eyes. In fact, my favorite suites of this deployment are those owner's panoramic suites on Oasis. I absolutely love them. So if you're interested in Star class, you're gonna wanna reach out today, and the prices are just gonna continue to go up from here. So make sure and lock that in with your Harr Travel advisor. Now the next ship that we're going to talk about is one that has a very soft spot in my heart, and that's because it's the royal ship that I have personally cruised on the most. That's the Explorer of the Seas, and she's going to be sailing out of Miami doing 10 and 11 night Southern Caribbean itineraries. Now oftentimes I find that these particular itineraries have the highest guest satisfaction rate. You've got those classic 7-night itineraries where they essentially start repeating ports, but this is going to allow you to open up all that you have to offer there in the Southern Caribbean. Some beautiful ports down there: Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, and so much more. So once again, if you're looking for a little bit of a longer cruise on a world-class ship, the Explorer of the Seas will be sailing out of Miami. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more intimate style cruising, you can check out the Grandeur of the Seas, also sailing out of Fort Lauderdale. Now, she's going to be alternating between 5-night and 9-night cruises. What I love about that is you can put them together, get lots of different options there. The 9-night's going to go all the way down to the Southern Caribbean, so you can put it together for a great 14-day back-to-back sailing. Now this, as I mentioned, is a little bit more intimate style of cruising, a little more old school, if you will. So the Grandeur is about a third of the size as one of the Oasis class ships, but still delivers a world-class cruising experience, and some of our guests really prefer that. Now another port that I personally love to cruise out of is Tampa. We're going to find 2 beautiful Radiance class ships there, and the first one is the namesake, the Radiance of the Seas. Now she's going to be doing 7-night cruises, alternating between the Western Caribbean and the Bahamas and Perfect Day at Coco Cay. So you can take that, put it together, and have a beautiful 14-night itinerary with lots of new stops. Now the Radiance class of ships was originally designed for Alaska, so she has beautiful glass everywhere. It's still one of my favorite classes of ships, not only amongst the Royal Fleet, but amongst the entire cruise industry. Now to complement the Radiance of the Seas, her sister ship, the Serenade of the Seas, having just finished the World Cruise, is going to be heading out of Tampa as well, alternating between 5 and 9-night sailings. So those 5-night sailings you're going to find on Western Caribbean, also a 9-night Western Caribbean, and then they also have some wonderful 9-night Eastern Caribbean sailings. So once again, out of Tampa, you can put them, mix and match together. What is going to mean is you're going to get several different ways to combine multiple itineraries. But if you've ever sailed out of Tampa, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a really convenient port, and with 2 beautiful Radiance class ships there, it's going to be another successful season. Now, probably my favorite cruise port in all of America is New Orleans. There's so much to do in the city, such incredible amounts of history. Of course, the culinary scene is completely incredible. Of course, you got to get those delicious beignets at Café du Monde, but you can sail out of New Orleans on the Brilliance of the Seas. It's a beautiful sail out from the city. It's a great city to leave from, spend time before and after. And of course, the Brilliance, being a Radiance class ship, is another great option. She's going to be primarily sailing those 7-night Western Caribbean itineraries where you can head out, really enjoy, and once again, head on back for the party in New Orleans. Now the 4th of the Radiance class ships, the beautiful Jewel of the Seas, will also be sailing out of the south. She's going to be heading out of Galveston, Texas. Now in contrast, she's going to be doing 10 and 11 night itineraries, absolutely wonderful itineraries, and that's a perfect amount of time to spend on that ship. Keep in mind you can back-to-back it as well, get lots of diverse options. But that's the 4th and final Radiance class ship. Galveston's a wonderful cruise port to sail out of, especially now at the brand new Royal Caribbean terminal that they just completed. I love sailing from Texas, and this is of course a wonderful option to try that out for the first time, or if you've been there quite a few times, you'll love it as well. Now the final option that we'll talk about today is the Rhapsody of the Seas. She's a sister ship of the Grandeur, and she's going to be sailing out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Now if you're really all about the itinerary, this could be the perfect fit for you. Being that San Juan is so far south already, you can hop on those 7-night Southern Caribbean itineraries, really dig in and enjoy all that it has to offer. And of course, you'll be there right away. And many of these itineraries have no sea days or very limited sea days. So once again, if you'd like to dig into those Southern Caribbean ports, head on down to Puerto Rico and sail on the Rhapsody. Now keep in mind, deployment just went live, so the sooner you act on it, the better chance you're going to get the exact room or suite you want at the best pricing. When you're ready, make sure you click on the link down below or send an email to your personal Harr travel advisor. We'll get this deployment going from you to lock in the perfect room or suite for you, your friends, family, or group at an incredible value. And of course, you'll get that Harr travel signature service every step of the way.